And I think a lot of people are desperately waiting for some sort of pullback from a fund manager standpoint. I mean, we've seen the hedge fund flows have been very, very strong. So the hedge funds have sort of gotten back in again after sort of getting it very wrong in April, May, and perhaps June. They've been sort of piling back in. So that may be a sign of, as we know, the systematic strategies are kind of all in, basically. Hedge funds are all in. Retail's maybe a little bit skeptical at this point. So we're at that point where I think people are waiting for earnings. Are the earnings going to be good? Are they going to be good again? Because we need some sort of, if S&P is going to start to push 300 plus on the earnings side, then that's what we kind of need at this point. So the sort of the flows money, a lot of people were wrong money has come back. The systematic money has come back. So now we're kind of at that point where we sort of need to see, that's where the rubber hits the road, as they say, and we better start to see some results. And I think there are a lot of people in that position going, wow, boy, God, if you just give me that 5 to 10% sell-off, I promise you I will get back in. So, but look, that's part of manias as well. I'm not saying things are wonderfully valued up here. I think there are a lot of people who've been sort of waiting, and we got zero seasonality. I mean, zero. If you look at the seasonality, we're just like, it went, nope, sorry, went right by the seasonality and said, we don't give a crap. And the market just kept going. So we've blown that out of the water. So any of these people, these fund managers who are like, well, I'm going to wait for September and early October to get back in, they have not gotten back in. So now we're at the point where you're starting to see some improvements. I pointed out a whole bunch of them earlier. We're going to give in a very strong seasonal period once we get past that first half of October. And if you get all these people doing the exact same thing they did in August and September, and now they're going, well, please give me a pullback, and it doesn't happen. Well, we know what happens into Christmas. No guarantees, but generally that is an extremely positive period. Fundamentals aside, it's a very positive period. So here we are. This is what it's all about. It's hard. Like, I will admit, as bullish as I generally am, it's not easy to put on new, very bullish positions when you sort of see this straight line sort of thing. I am a trader. A lot of my history is trading. I like to see a little bit of two-way action once in a while, not just straight up all the time. So it's a challenge from that standpoint, but some long-term holdings in the right accounts, I'm just like, okay, forget about it. I think things could keep going from this stage on because there's still a lot of positives out there.
Join Samantha and Hans at the next Macro to Micro Options Power Hour, held each Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Registration is free. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description.